Girls Cult Magazine. I'm Mark, here at Christian of Whores.
Hello.
How are you, sir?
Injured.
You are injured. How is the knee?
Sore. I don't know. No, I'm good. I'm good.
What's the last night of the tour so you get to at least rest and go home?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. For the next few days, I'm just going to sit on my ass.
Well, other than obviously the knee injury, how was the tour with Cult of Luna?
Oh, man, it's great. It's sold out almost every night. They're very nice. They're incredible. Like the show itself is it's breathtaking. There's a big light show, and yeah, it's spectacular.
So last time we talked, it was when you were opening with Red Fang. Before you went to Europe.
Yeah.
So now you're back from Europe, obviously.
Yeah.
Was it everything you dreamed of and more?
It was very European. It was great. We went with Big Business.
Yes.
We traveled with them in the Sprinter, so it was just them and us and a few guys that were helping us out with sound and stuff like that. It was really fun. It was great. We had a bunch of great shows in a row. Just bam, 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 bam. We did Roadburn Festival.
Yeah.
We had, I think, 19 in a row, and then we had a couple days off, and then like another 10, and then we came home for 11 days, and then we did a U.S. tour that was another. So I think we did like about 60 shows in about 75 days, so it was awesome.
Well, no wonder your knee's falling apart. What the hell, man? Well, for your first European tour, obviously they'd never seen you before.
Yeah, it was great.
How was the reception for you guys?
It was. They were going off. It was killer. Yeah, we had a couple shows in particular. Poland was crazy. People were trying to get us to do an encore, which we couldn't do as a support. You know, you just don't. You just don't. But London was out of control. Like people were going nuts. Yeah, there were a couple just bangers. It was great. It was great.
Hell yeah, we're obviously still touring off Gold.
Yep.
But last time you were talking about you wanted to keep it going, keep writing, keep doing things.
Yeah, we just released another song like I guess about a month ago or about 5 weeks ago. I'm actually wearing the team colors.
Hey.
For MREP, Amphetamine Reptile. They have this festival they do every other year. Every 2 years they do it, and we played that festival. And they also released a record, a 10-inch record, that with all the bands on that played. So we did a new track for that, and it's up everywhere on the internet, so it's not hard to find. But yeah, and then I guess we've written a handful of more songs. When we get done with this run of shows with Cult of Luna, we've got like just under 2 weeks off, and then we have Hopscotch Festival in Raleigh with Thou and let's see, Thou, King Woman, and I can't remember the other band. Another band. And then, I'm sorry, other band. I can't remember your name.
We'll put the poster up. It'll be fine.
Morning Cloak.
Hey! Yeah. There you go.
So, and then the weekend after that, we have a festival in Seattle called Rat City Recon that we're headlining. And then we've got the rest of September off, and all of October and all of November, and then we're doing 2 weeks in December with 68. But during October, November, we're just gonna write.
Yeah.
So we're already like probably halfway there. So, but you know, everything needs fine tuning or whatever. So we're going to just knock it out, you know, and try to record as soon as possible.
So what can we expect from future Whores material? Same old awesome?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's a challenge to try to, you know, not duplicate it, but not go so far left of field that you alienate people who like your band. So I think, I mean, we have a couple. The newest song that just came out almost has like an industrial kind of feel to it. Yeah. And then, which is funny because to me, because when we wrote that song, it initially was like this Don Caballero kind of ripoff. It was like more mathy, and it was in sevens instead of in an even 8. Yeah. And then the guitar part was sort of, I learned this thing from watching Annie Clark from St. Vincent. The way she plays, she does like the same note on 2 strings, but then drops one of those notes a half step, so it almost sounds like a siren. She just goes like, there's a name for that technique. I don't know what it is, but I learned it from watching her.
Yeah.
So that song is like us doing St. Vincent plus Don Caballero, but it sounds nothing like either of those bands. So I don't know. That's just kind of how it worked. But then some of the other stuff that we're writing, there's one song that has more of like almost like a Queens of the Stone Age kind of sexy vibe to it. I mean, it's still pretty gnarly sounding. It's not as like, the singing isn't like that, but.
I don't think I would ever describe Whores, the band, as sexy.
Yeah, no, it's not. I mean, it's not, the guitar parts kind of sound like that to me. It's got like a nice bounce to it. And then we have another one that sounds more like, I don't know, maybe like Neurosis or something. It's a little more like dense, you know, and slower. And then we've got, you know, some other stuff we've been fucking around with for a while that like I've just never had time to turn it into a song. We do this thing where like we have a sort of language now about when we're writing songs, like if we have a part that we like, we try to come up with what Donnie, who plays drums, calls a brother riff. Yeah. So a brother riff is like another part that goes with that first part, but isn't so different that it sounds like another song. So generally what we'll do is do a simplified version of the riff we like. We'll like pull out stuff from it and do just less of the same thing. And it sort of works as a good part. So we have a lot of stuff that have like riff and brother riff, but we haven't put in the like the bridge or the intro or whatever. So we've probably got 20 of those. Wow. So like we just need the time. We've just been playing a lot of shows, which is great. It's what we love to do. But next 2 months when we're done with this, we have a new practice space at Mastodon's place. And it's great. There's air conditioning.
There is. I've heard it's very nice.
Yeah, it's nice. It's just we live in Atlanta, and Atlanta is in Georgia, and it's August. Sweet. You hear that?
I know.
They're
That's
so
actually
good.
A new song, right?
Dalek.
That was your industrial song.
No. Dalek is so badass, man. They're opening these shows, and they're awesome. They've been killing it every night. Yeah. Super nice dudes, too. Super cool.
Very cool, man. Well, obviously, something else in Atlanta is Waffle House, and your new cover photo is the Waffle House on the go. Yeah. So is that the new tour bus? When is this going to happen?
That picture is actually from when we went to, I think it was from the U.S. tour that we did just recently with Wrong and Bummer. Yeah. We were in a Waffle House in Albuquerque, and we saw like the Waffle House food truck, which we had never seen before in our life. And Waffle House is from Atlanta. It like started in Atlanta. So for us to not know that exists, we were like, we're taking a picture of that right now. So I just threw that picture up because we're doing like Instagram takeover for someone, and like we just thought like let's just put up something that's kind of funny and lighthearted and not just like some like tough guy photo. So I was like, oh yeah, that photo is pretty dope. So I just put it up on our Facebook too. Yeah.
Well, the most important question: what do you get at Waffle House?
It depends. Like I like All Star, but the All Star is a lot of food.
It's a lot.
So lately I've been doing the bacon, egg, and cheese on Texas toast.
That's what I do.
Yeah, and I go scattered, chunked, covered.
I'm scattered, smothered, covered.
Nice.
Well, very cool, man. We'll let you rest your knee and get ready for the show. Do you have any final words to the people out there, man?
No, I mean, thanks for listening. You know, that's it.
Well, you're fucking awesome, so they should.
You're fucking awesome.
Gold is out right now.
It is.
And they will have new music coming soon.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.